Sup robots, I have been challenged to do a pistol only run, but not handgun only, not starting pistol, just pistols in general. So I've already failed that by shooting a rocket off the bat. Let's try not to do that again. We're using Commando because he's got some pretty nifty gun specs that he can do that also massively increases DPS, and his continuous damage, which is kind of important. That starting rocket didn't really change much in regards to how this run's going to go, so I'm not going to bother restarting just for that, because otherwise it would be like a bunch of resets to get a pistol again off the bat, unless we start with handgun, which would just be a pain in the ass. I'm still going to use rocket for rocket jumping, just try not to damage things. Don't predict this to be a particularly hard challenge. Like, you got the blast guns and stuff, which are pistols, which are just insane weapons on their own, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Fury. It's fine. It's probably not the best first pick, but I can be asked to re-roll. I actually meant to head bonk that tower, but I missed it. I'm just lucky it didn't shoot at me. Awful lot of explodey boys. Here we go. Dual blast guns. With ricochet. This is hopefully the run pretty much set. These are the only pistols that you really need. You can see just how much damage they're already doing. We haven't even really stacked up yet. They've just got decent base damage and then decent crit as well. I'm a little bit rusty because I've not been playing as much as I had been previously, so you'll have to forgive the slowness. It's not my standard, I know, but I'll try and get back to where I was. We'll grab a super sandwich in case we get Viking helm. We kind of want Viking helmet as we've got self-control anyway. It's good speed to have as average, or on average, in general, however you want to speak English. Has that shot out one yet? Looks like it had. Cool. They're really the only enemy I feel like a threat in this first area. That was some terrible shooting. I'm going to take that damage, doesn't matter too much. Got those cells. Boom. Dual Uzis, nice. They do not count as pistols though in my books. I'm gonna grab Jigsaw Box just for the lols. Again, I really want explosive reload and all that jazz, but I've got self-control, so mini missiles are just a good option here. Because mini missiles do work. Yeah, missiles are so good, so slept on. Where's that elite? Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, free will. I wondered why it felt like I was shooting a machine gun for a second then. Had multiple free will procs at the same time. Grab some quick healing. Hi Cheese, how's it going? Good to see you as always. I'm just doing a quick challenge that one of my viewers on YouTube set me, which was pistols only. Managed to net myself some dual blast guns early, so feeling pretty good about the run. For people watching this on YouTube later, unlike normal when I'm recording, I'm actually streaming this one. Because I fancied streaming and my wife's not in today, so a bit more free time. Doing well, chilling? Nice, what have you been up to recently? You done the new Roboquest, not Roboquest, the new Monster Hunter stuffs? I haven't even looked at it yet. Easy. I've not actually been waiting to do it with friends, but it does look really nice. Cool. I've not even looked at it again. I've been super lax on keeping up to date with it, in all honesty. I'm going to take 50% bonus head bonk damage, because I can. That would be useless. That would be okay, but I'm actually going to take missile generator, so we're just generating more mini missiles quicker to keep up my fire rate. I almost shot my shorty then. Would have been unfortunate. Quick head bonk for the kill. Tried the new Valentine 2 map. Once they're pretty sick. And also playing some Street Fighter 6. Nice. I didn't know you played Street Fighter. I haven't played any fighting games like that for a long time. Never really massively got into Street Fighter. I had like Street Fighter 2 or 3 on the Super Nintendo. On my good old SNES. I haven't really played any of the others since then. I was far more into Tekken and Super Smash Brothers. I've been playing a lot of Starship Troopers with a friend. That's super fun. Just like super chill, just horde holdout game. There's not really anything to it. It's not complex. It's no over the top game mechanics. Like it's really just a simple first person shooter. But it's just kind of chill to play and just fun in. Yeah, it's weird for a game to have like not a huge amount of content or context or anything like that, but for it just to be really fun. And it's like it's got really good energy to it. It feels like Starship Troopers. Like when you watch back when you used to watch the films and stuff, it feels so in tune with what it is. And I got into fighting games relatively recently. Never played a Street Fighter before, really. Oh, cool. Well, glad you're enjoying it. Do you think you're going to be getting like super sweaty at it, or just playing it against bots? My problem is I've got really kind of shit fingers, so I can't do the combos. Even like Smash Bros stuff, I struggled to do anything that was too quick because not quite like arthritis-y fingers, but they're just messed up. Oh man, thinking who to play is the worst. Games like that, I change who I want to play every 2 sets. I like this person, but it's too meta, so I don't want to play it. Oh, I like this person, but you know, everyone hates playing against that because it's so troll. Right, Baby Boom and Hot Potato, unfortunately on the same row. We're going to go Hot Potato because it would be more consistent and better than Baby Boom at the moment. Grab a stapler. It takes a while to get used to combos, and Street Fighter is harder than most. Yes. Although, to be fair, like Tekken's quite a difficult one. But it also has a lot more kind of guaranteed follow-ups, like 12-hit combos, which, if you know the button presses, you just kind of get. There was, I was once being paid to help someone move house, and we were like living at their house at the same time and like getting given food and lodgings basically for doing the work. And one of the things we were doing is every night we were playing Tekken. And I haven't actually ever owned a Tekken game, so this guy was trashing me who had owned them. So one night when he wasn't there, I spent the whole night just labbing these 12-hit combos on my favourite character. And then next time we played, it just like completely trashed him. It's like, yep, there we go, sorted. Who do I mainly play in Tekken? I can't ever remember their name because I'm really bad with names, but it's the one that was based on Jackie Chan's Drunken Master character. Like, is it Lin? I want to say Lin Fei, but that's the Brawlhalla character. I think it's Lin something, but I can't remember probably. So he's got loads of combos where it like lies down on the floor and then flips you up. Or, you know, the samurai. Because he was funny. You just sit there and just kill yourself repeatedly with the suicide move. Oh, he took a face full of huge damage just then. That was not pleasant. Do I need the extra level? I kind of do. We'll just clear this. We don't have to clear it, we've got S, but the extra early level would be appreciated. Okay, so we've got dual guns. I'd rather stick with blast pistol. Like, this is one of my favourite guns in the game. Li Wulong. So yeah, Yoshimitsu and Li Wulong. Those are the characters I played. Can we hold down the fire button and hot potato repeatedly? Yeah, it takes more than 4 seconds at the moment to empty my clip, so we can just go full price here without any downsides. Use these stairs to break line of sight from this elite. Ooh, that's close. There we go. Melee missiles are so strong. I'm gonna land on a bomb. I saw that, but there wasn't much I could do. I probably could have rocket jumped, but I think that would have damaged something, so I'd rather take the damage. Shaheen, pretty fun to play. Shaheen. Is that the like Middle Eastern Arab guy with like humongous muscles? Hey, look at that! I know something. Oh, I think that I'm impressed with myself for remembering that. while clearing a room in Roboquest Hero 6 as well. Ah, oh, look at that Viking helmet. Everything's coming together. If I head bonk, that's like what, 25% movement speed on top of my Fury movement speed. Damage. The damage that I'm taking because I'm trying to head bonk everything. I will read that message in a second. They've got a safe room coming up. Every combo he does pretty much ends in him sliding on your face, so it's always nice. Do you want to know something interesting about Tekken? So my parents aren't big into gaming, but my mum did used to play a bit of Tekken. She probably doesn't remember. But she used to play King. Do I want auto crit? Am I aiming for crits? Yeah, of course I want auto crit, and my mini missiles can crit, and then hot potato can crit as well, so it's just better than relying on my aim. A fair bit of my damage is coming from mini rockets. Commando can just make gun builds work so efficiently, it's crazy. Dragunov. So racial stereotyping, I want to say that's the Russian counter guy, but I can't remember, honestly, I cannot remember. And I get the feeling I should quit while I'm ahead. Yes, it is. Okay, my racial stereotyping worked. Is it racist when you're right? Or is it just that they've got a really racist way of naming characters in that game? So I didn't take elemental rockets back there because I haven't really got any elemental bonus damages at the moment, so it wouldn't help too much. It would be a negative against anything that has a resistance, and I'm kind of tempted to get non-magic ring, because a lot of the time, as long as my weapon isn't rolling element, it'll be a good damage boost, and then it'll be a damage boost to my reload explosions and I need this and the rockets. Stun him because rockets do so much impact damage. At least they are racist towards Americans too with Bob. Is that the fat biker one? Oh my, I think I've confused two characters there with biker and fat, but yeah, okay. Really, I'm an avid Tekken watcher obviously, and I just know all these characters blatantly. The downside to this character is I can't use my rockets or my shorty here just to gain mini rockets like I want to be doing. So it's a good thing I actually went for a build that can generate its own mini rockets, because I'd be losing a lot of damage here if I didn't. When he next lasers, I might try and rocket jump onto his head so that I can get more speed for more damage. But he's probably going to be dead before we get there anyway. Very much dead as it happened. Baby boom, perfect. I've got the perfect build. Are you going to be getting Tekken 8 then? Honestly, nah. I don't actually play fighting games anymore. I barely even play Super Smash Brothers. I've tried to get into them again, but yeah, I just get frustrated because my hands don't do what I want them to do anymore. Like, I struggle to play Vermintide well because my hands just won't do what I want them to do. And as I say, yeah, like even Super Smash Brothers, which is a lot less input demanding, I struggle to get things accurate on that as well. Which is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. We have other things to entertain ourselves. I'm going to cheese this guy in the corner because he can't hit me with rockets if I do that. And I took way too much damage in that ring. Where's your shield, buddy? He's around the corner, isn't he? I hate that spawn so much. That's a terrible rocket jump. Let's just grab a max heal, because we could. Like, we didn't really want anything else there, so may as well get a max heal out of it. %, movement speed. Whoa. It does count if they've got a shield. That's good to know. I feel like I already knew that, but Find it funny how I'm still instinctively aiming at crit spots despite the fact I can't crit. I could really have done with not walking into that mine just then. I'm taking so much damage. Ugh. Haven, man, it's difficult. Especially without using rockets. Like, rockets are so good in Haven. Just to get that quick burst down. Because there's so many important targets that you just have to kill. And they're not even all high health targets either. Explodes when hitting multiple enemies, don't care about that. Movement speed would be damage. But explosive auto crit is better. Now our mini rockets are going to be going insane. So it's a mini rocket run, right? Not a pistol run. Got a song playing in my ear at the moment. You guys can't hear this. Just basically saying fuck repeatedly. It's kind of off-putting. Not that I have words with issues with profanity. Two elites at the same time, baby. And a shield bot that is just staying inside its own shield. Dead. Ah, didn't break its line of sight for long enough. Must be like a birthday going on or something outside. There's so much commotion. Boom at the floor. Oof. Clutch rocket jump out of that situation. Kill the laser box because it limits movement, and then kill the elite because it's far more dangerous than the Goliath and can do guaranteed damage. Don't need to kill much in this room to get S. One more thing, kill the flyer, there we go. Didn't even need to do that because I still had more that could kill here. Can't get rocket jumps with any rocket. There we go. Have you played any roguelikes other than Roboquest? Yes, I love roguelikes, so I've played a lot. Played like all the Binding of Isaac iterations, not any of the mods, but most of the base game stuff. Then there's Dead Cells, Risk of Rain 2, Noita, what's the top-down shooter one called? There's a couple of others as well, but I can't remember the name of them. Noita's hella fun. I suck at it, and I always blow myself up and kill myself with like stupid spell combos. But A, that's part of the course of learning the game, and B, it's funny. So I never really get like that annoyed at it. Synthetic. I actually have played Into the Gungeon as well. That's not the one I was thinking of, but Synthetic is the one I was thinking of, yeah. Also, Gunfire Reborn, the roguelike element in Borderlands, the roguelike element in what was the game called? There's just been another one released of it. Post-apocalyptic world, Dark Souls-esque shooter. I can't remember the name of it. Fuck out of here, trap. Remnant, yes, that's the one. I'm so glad you have a memory for names. Yeah, Remnant was pretty hype. I liked Remnant quite a lot. Didn't have like maybe the most to it. It was nice and simple, but sometimes, you know, simple's nice. If people didn't like simple stuff, they wouldn't like me, so, you know, I'm glad people like simple. Not played that one yet, but it's free on Epic, so probably should soon. It's a lot of fun. It's like even the storyline stuff is a lot of fun. It's quite. I found the storyline stuff quite confusing. It was very easy to get lost, and it wasn't very well documented, like what you're meant to be doing. But that's kind of the Dark Souls-esque of it, I guess, because Dark Souls never really told you either. So I did find myself getting very, very lost in it. And the roguelike element scales ridiculously. But if you don't take it too seriously, it's a good little game. I was like, why do I have CXP when I'm at the end? It's because I haven't done half the map yet. That's how much attention I'm paying. None of these are particularly good. Like, this perk that I just took is going to be completely useless after I finish mobbing here, and the mobs here don't actually stand close enough to hit multiple of them with explosives that I have, so probably should have just taken the crit damage one realistically, given how useless this one is, but decision has been made now. Yeah, there's probably some other roguelikes that I've played as well. In fact, I know there's at least one other that I played that was co-op that no one's heard of as well. In fact, there's two I can think of that are like just really silly co-op things that just weren't very well made, like indie developers. Oh, of course, Slay the Spire and Across the Obelisk as well. So yeah, lots and lots of roguelikes and lots of different variations of roguelikes. They are probably my main source of games, to be honest. If something releases and it's a roguelike, I tend to show interest in it. Well, Vermintide 2 as well, obviously, that's got roguelike elements in it. I just like the replayability. And I like a game that challenges you to be able to do well even when it's given you nothing to do well with. Like, it's all well and good being amazing at a game when you have all the best gear and like you don't have to think, but being good enough at a game to pull off wins and succeed when you have nothing that's good feels so good. Like completing a Binding of Isaac run when it's given you nothing but shit. it's taking you like 20 hours of just grinding through levels because you've got no damage ups and no good perks. My damage isn't going to be particularly good against this guy. I would have rather had Beetle. It's kind of amusing how like the two bosses that I really don't want on casual runs are the two bosses that you really want in speed runs. This one's just so awkward if you haven't got an amazing build. If you've got an amazing build, he just dies in milliseconds. There you go. That was a very slow run, but there we go. Just a sign off for YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the run.